Hey, it's Joe from StayFitAnywhere, and today I'm going to show you how to create one of my favorite, I call fast foods, at home. Today, grilled cheese sandwich, dad style. All you need, frying pan, spatula, Kraft singles. If you don't, get whatever looks like a Kraft single. Using 50% off frozen white bread and a spreadable butter, because frankly the butter that's in those little blocks I put in the fridge, it becomes hard. I can't spread that properly on my bread, and instead of having it all rip apart or having me cut a piece of butter, put it on the counter, let it rest at room temperature so then it's spreadable. Hey, I don't have that kind of time, so spreadable butter, this is the way to go. For some reason we've got the 25% less fat. Get whatever you like. Sometimes we get the one full fat, sometimes it's less fat. I think it's probably more because of it might have been on sale. So here you go. Let's get to work and eat something delicious. I love making my own fast food at home. Of course I could hop in the car, head down to the local McDonald's and grab myself a burger, but is it really that fast? And on top of that, it costs a fortune to go there. Don't get me wrong, as a health professional, I do like my filet of fish or my cheeseburger, especially those fries, but at the same time, I don't have that often, maybe once a month or so, but I rather cook things at home. That's what I enjoy, and I'm all about cooking fast meals that taste good, things that bring me back to my childhood too, like a grilled cheese sandwich. So here we go. Oh, I need a knife, fast like a cheetah. Alright, so need something to spread that on. As I was saying, I have some frozen bread. Why it's frozen? It's because, you're buying, for me, I'm buying 50% off bread, so expiry dates or the best before date have obviously come and gone. So it's one way to kind of stock up a bit for quick, easy meals just like this. So, alright. So I think most people, for a grilled cheese sandwich, they butter both sides of the bread. I'm actually using the end of the bread too because it's the last two pieces, but hey, it all works. But for me, when I'm buttering the bread, I only do it on 3 sides. That's my tip, and that's my trick, because I find if I put it on all 4 sides, it gets a little too soggy sometimes because of all the butter in there. Oops, butter fell down. Gently put it back on the knife. So for me, 3 sides is what I've tested out over probably hundreds of times of making grilled cheese now, that it works the best in terms of sogginess, crispness, and making sure that the cheese melts properly all the way through. So, and for the end, if I don't like the end piece being on the outside, this is where the cheese is gonna go. It's gonna go on the inside. So what I would normally do now is butter the one side that I know it's going to go on the outside, on the frying pan. So the side without the butter is going to be for where the cheese sits on. There we go, that's all set. Gonna turn on the stove. One way I could have probably made this quicker was actually turn it on as I was buttering up the bread. But luckily, this is such an old frying pan that it takes no time to heat up. I wish I also had gas burners, but hey, you use what you got. So as that heats up a bit, I'm going to get my cheese unwrapped. And of course, like, I'm, as a trainer, an online trainer, and a health professional, I know, trust me, I'm not condoning that all the things I'm using are 100% healthy, but sometimes to get a meal in and to have something quick and not totally garbage, you know, you do what you can. All right, I think the pan is all heated up here. So very easy. The side that has no butter on it, I put it down on the pan, so it's gonna heat up that side first, and so obviously you heat up both the insides first, and then you put the cheese in so it has time to melt. So for me, the one side with no butter and one side with butter. We'll let that heat up and crust nicely, and then I'll throw the piece of cheese on top. Do you hear that lovely crackling? It's the cheese melting. Not cheese, it's the butter melting and the bread crisping perfectly. I can just smell it. All right, as this is cooking up, take a quick little peek what it looks like. Ooh, can you see this? It's getting nice and golden. It's kind of what we want. So perfect time to flip one side, throw the slice of Kraft singles on top, grab the other side, lay it down, and then now it's almost done. We'll let the one side melt the butter, crisp up, we'll flip it over, and then we're done. Wow, look at that. Ta-da! Now, it's almost done. Isn't your mouth watering? Oh, gotta put the butter back in the fridge. Alright, I think that's good. Maybe another 30 seconds, 45 seconds, and I think we're all good. I'm gonna turn the burner off. Let that kind of cook its way through. And really, if you're cooking up a grilled cheese sandwich at home, what's that gonna take you? Maybe 3 minutes? Like, I'll even give you 5 minutes max, right? But if this, obviously doing this is way quicker than getting in your car, driving, I don't know, even 3 minutes down the road, waiting in line for them to hopefully get your order right, and then either eating it in the parking lot or coming back home, right? Or eating it there. So either way, you're still gonna get this, probably, I would say, 1/10 the time quicker than going to a fast food joint. Here we go. Put that onto the plate. I like to slice it diagonally. That's just my preference and my artistic take on a grilled cheese sandwich. And yes, I do it right on the plate. Again, you know, I'm not gonna put it on a cutting board because that means I have to wash another item, and as a busy dad, it's not something I really want to do. And as the kids are, or as my daughter's hungry, you know, it's just an extra time that I have to spend on something I don't need to. So this is my grilled cheese sandwich. Ooh, gooey. Delicious, homemade, fast food. If you're liking these quick meal dad hacks, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And we'll see you next time in my next video. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk and chew and have my mouth full at the same time. Just on my way to the good old Mickey D's, and we're gonna pick up a Happy Meal because it's PA day and she wants a cheeseburger. And we'll see exactly how quick fast food really is. pulled up to the local McDonald's here. Probably it's taking me about 6 minutes. Actually, no, more like 8 minutes to get here. I'm gonna pull up through the drive-thru. Here we go. I don't know really what I'm gonna be getting today, but she's gonna be getting a Happy Meal. Maybe I'll get, I don't know, a quarter pounder, maybe a cheeseburger. Here we go.
Hi, welcome to McDonald's. How can I help you today?
Yeah, can I get a cheeseburger Happy Meal?
A cheeseburger Happy Meal for sure. Did you want the book or the toy?
We'll take the book.
A book? And fries or apple slices?
We'll do fries and chocolate milk.
And chocolate milk?
Yes.
Okay.
And just a fillet of fish.
And a fillet of fish?
Yes.
You want that into a combo?
No, thank you.
Alright, $11.50 at the first window.
Thanks. Wow, $11.50. Of course, that's Canadian dollars, but still pretty pricey for McDonald's. But it is McDonald's and something I used to get as a child, and I do enjoy it once in a while. I don't have it too often, so I'm gonna relish this. Luckily there wasn't too long of a lineup, but I'm still now just waiting for our food. Oh, I think, oh, the car in front of me has got their food, so I'm next. Yes, finally got it. The Happy Meal. And I decided today to get a fillet of fish. I don't know what your favorites are when you go to McDonald's or if you go to McDonald's, but here's mine. I'm gonna dig into this. So we'll catch you. What did you say?
Dig inside your hamburger.
No, not dig inside the hamburger burger. So, do you like your cheeseburger, Tay?
No.
Mmm. Yum yum.